Check, check, check. Check, check. He can't hear it. Check. Huh. Check, check. Check. Yeah, you can't hear this.
Okay, folks, if you can hear us, we're sorry we're having audio problems here to start this game. So, hear us on there.
That's what it's been doing to me. I don't know. It's like something in this is not working or connecting. Has been guarded by Smith.
Test.
Into still guarding by Smith. And we're going to have a 5-second count. Good defense there by Smith.
Your computer keeps freezing up.
Miller brings it across. Over to Smith. Back to Miller. Betsy Lane's matching up of this zone as Kidd drives, and that ball is stolen away. Looking to push. And they're going to have a turnover there. Steps are called. It'll be Lady Wolves basketball. Lady Wolves are struggling a little bit to find an offensive rhythm to start here in this early going.
All right, folks, just want to let you know, Luke, doing it here. We've had to switch computers, having a myriad of problems here. Don't have the scoreboard on the screen for you. We're going to try to fix some stuff here as we go. We wanted to get you the action.
5:11 left, and the Lady Bobcats of Betsy Lane are up as Smith drives and puts the Lady Wolves ahead, 6-5.
And the main camera keeps freezing up here as well, so I'm trying to
Jazzy
reactivate
Banks
it
on the ball.
as we go.
Denying, gives off to right. And that ball's almost stolen away, and that ball's deflected. Hannah Kidd is going to steal it away, give off to Mackenzie Miller. Miller looking to push over to right, back to Miller. Miller gives off to Smith, and Smith's going to be fouled on a reach by Penna. Penn takes first, team second. Lady Wolves will have it out underneath. Smith inbounding. Out to Miller, out top. Back to Smith in the corner. Smith's going to drive baseline. She's going to be bumped by Lacey Hall.
All right, folks, just to let you know, with 4:33 to go here in the first quarter, 6-5
Smith
WC.
inbound again. Gives into Banks. Off to Kidd. Kidd to Miller. Miller going to shoot the three from the wing and hard. Lady Wolves are going to get the third opportunity here as Smith will inbound again. Smith into Kidd to Smith, and that's off her head and stolen away by Betsy Lane. Dameron has it, now off to Pente. Pente off, three in the corner is good by number 1, Brooklyn Thacker. A 6-8 lead for the Lady Cats. Wright's going to shoot the three from the wing. It's no good. Lady Wolves are trying to press. Off the miss. Ball swung to the baseline, and that ball rolls around and comes out. Miller with the rebound. Blows up. Gives off to Smith. Smith's going to drive in, put the shot up. She's going to be fouled. Haley Dameron with the foul, her first, team third. Smith will go to the line for 2. First one is no good. Second free throw is up and goes for Smith. As 8-7 lead for Betsy Lane. The Wolves are into their press, and Betsy Lane breaks it, and that ball's off to Dameron, and she's going to be called for steps. Smith working against Pente. Smith drives in, puts a shot up, no good, rolls off. And rebound, and now that ball's deflected, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that'll go to Betsy Lane there. Betsy Lane's able to get the ball in, and Thacker brings it across. Hands off to Dameron. Good pressure defense by Kidd. Gives off to Pente. Over to Dameron. Kidd on her. Dameron. Over to Jarrow. Off to Pente. Pente drives. Kicks. And that ball's a loose ball. And Miller's going to be called for a walk. Smith pressuring Pente. Thacker has it in and low. Shots up and good over Banks. Jarl with the basket. Smith will inbound underneath the basket. It's to Banks. Banks, Kidd. And Kidd's going to get back to Banks. Banks will swing to Smith, top of the key, and set the offense for the Lady Wolves. Betsy Lane's done a good job of limiting the Wolves' looks. Banks is going to put the three up from the wing and hits.
Jazzy Banks. Has it at 10 with 1:50 to go here in the first quarter.
Dameron has it, slows it down, back to Pente. Pente for three and hits. And Betsy Lane's going to call timeout. And I think that saves Coach Brown from having to call timeout here. It's a 30-second timeout. And we're going to read some of our sponsors.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
And we're back here with 1:40 left in the first quarter. And Betsy Lane Lady Bobcats have a 13-10 lead over the Lady Wolves. And the Lady Wolves will have the ball. Smith brings it across. Naomi Noble checked in for Mackenzie Miller a second ago. Kidd has it. Smith drives. Off to Noble. Noble had it. Goes up and it's fouled. And that'll be number 2 on Jarl, I think.
13, Jake Gerald. Her second.
First free throw is up and good by Naomi Noble. Noble will have her second free throw. Free throw is up and it's short. Rebounded by Betsy Lane. Dameron with the rebound. Off to Pente. Pente looking to drive. Doesn't drive and kicks. Hall has it now. Over to Thacker. Thacker drives baseline. Dameron has it. Working on Kidd. Kicks back to Pente. Pente drives, but it's deflected by Smith. And that ball's deflected, so it wasn't over and back. Hall has it now. Looks to drive baseline. Blocked by Jazzy Banks. Off to Smith. Smith drives, puts a shot up, and Hobbs, and there's going to be a foul on Dameron. First free throw's up by Smith and good. Second free throw is good. Pente kicks. Thacker has it, drives. She's going to kick to Hall. Hall's going to take the long two and hit. Nice shot there by Hall. Smith going to hold for one here. 15 seconds remaining, first quarter. 15-13, Betsy Lane. Banks sets the screen off to right. to Kidd. Kidd to Banks, and that ball is stolen away and not going to be able to get a shot off.
Into the first quarter, Betsy Lane leads 15-13. We'll take a few commercial breaks, folks. Try to keep on working here on the stuff. Be right back with you.
The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is
work
going
on it while
on
we're on
now.
commercial.
Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve
Hear
online
any of that?
for an unbelievable sale.
So you hear
on
me
all
talking?
the
No,
hottest
it's on.
devices.
Yeah, I told you
Deals
it was
like
on.
the iPhone
It was on.
14 for
It was
just
here.
$99.99.
See, I don't hear myself
For the
at all.
iPhone
It's under
12
my-
for just
Oh, you got
1
your thing
cent.
turned off.
We know what you want for the holidays because we are
You on four?
We are
There you go. Now you can hear
Appalachian
yourself,
Wireless.
right?
All right.
Yeah, my fault.
Variety
Yeah, it was
Pizza.
on here. It was
Family
operating
owned
the
and
whole time. It
operated,
was under
serving
my
the
thumb.
community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over
I set
45
this thing
years.
up for an hour. You see
Located
what
at
happened.
1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky.
An exact size.
Available for dine-in and carry-out,
I'm gonna have to
with
put
private
the
party
scoreboard on
spaces
there.
available.
Go.
Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We're just still working on our problems. Going to try to get a scoreboard on the screen here for you as Luke calls this one for you here, folks.
And it'll be Lady Wolves ball coming out of the second quarter. And looks like Mackenzie Miller is checked back in for Naomi Noble. Lady Wolves have to try to get something going in the lane to create some help situations for their shooters. As Wright's got it, kicks back to Miller. Miller's going to pop three from top of the key, no good. And Thacker has it, and she throws out of the trap. And now Pente looking to push. I'm sorry, that's number 3 who's just checked in. That is Carly Williams. Now off to Pente. Thacker has it now. Gives to Hall on the baseline. Pente has it. Picks her dribble up. Kidd with the deflection and steal. Nice defense there by Kidd. Smith ahead to right. Off to Miller. Miller, nice pass to Smith underneath and gets the bucket. Pente off to Thacker. Trying to get that ball down low. Kidd does a nice job, knocks it out of bounds. Betsy Lane will have it underneath. It's tied 15-15. 7 minutes remaining, first half. Ball's inbounded to Hall. Hall gives off to Pente. Lady Wolves have went to a 2-3 zone. They've lost Hall, who takes another long 2 and then rolls in. Lady Wolves were a little confused on defense there, I think. Miller brings it back out. Gives off to Banks. Banks puts the shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts the shot up, and she'll be fouled. Banks' first free throw is up and good. That makes it 15-16. Second free throw's up. It's also good. Lady Wolves have backed the press up here now. They'll play half court man-to-man. Williams works against Wright. Williams drives. Dumps off, but Wright deflects it. Banks gets the steal. Miller has it, looking to push. Gives off to Wright and throws it under her legs, out of bounds. Bad pass there by Mackenzie Miller. Smith will pick Pente up at half court. Kidd pressuring the ball, and now we're going to have a jump ball as Smith done a good job of coming in off the weak side and tying up Williams. Thacker will inbound for Betsy Lane. 6:04 to go, 17 all. And Pinta has it. She's driving baseline. She gets it off somehow to number 35, Kenley Martin, and she'll be fouled and go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's first free throw is good by Martin. Second free throw's up and also good. 19-17, 5:59. Miller has it. Thought about the 3, skips to Smith. Miller will come out, set the offense. Gives to Smith, drives, puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded there by Hall. To Pente. Pente's looking to drive. And Thacker puts the ball down, and it rolls off her foot and rolls right to Williams. Thacker gets it back. Pente has it, being guarded by Smith. Hall has it now. Gives off to Williams. Williams to Pente. Lob pass, and it's stolen away by Kidd. Coach Brown's wanting the Lady Wolves to push. Gives off to right to Miller, top of the key. Miller for 3. Air ball out of bounds.
All right, folks, the clock and the score are now right on the scoreboard.
Thacker has it, being guarded closely by Kidd, and that's a loose ball, and Wright goes down, gets the jump on. That'll be Lady Wolves' possession. Smith off to Wright, quick pass to Kidd, Kidd to Miller. Miller picks her dribble up, throws back to Kidd. Smith wide open, but the Lady Wolves don't see her. Smith has it in the corner now, back to Wright, to Kidd. Back to Wright. Lady Wolves have to get some sort of movement against this zone. Wright drives, kicks to Kidd. Kidd's going to put the 3 up. It's good. Wright penetrated and found an open shooter. You can't just pass it around the perimeter. You've got to get something going in that lane to make that defense move. Hall works against Miller, and she'll be called for the walk. Naomi Noble check in for Jazzy Banks. Lady Wolves lead 20-19. Miller will bring it across. Lady Wolves are not got much movement right now. Smith dribbling out front, drives, puts the shot up, and she'll be fouled. That is Pente's second. Smith to the line. First free throw is up and good. Stretches it out to a 21-19 lead. We'll have a sub for Betsy Lane here. Number, I think, 21. Hard to see. The blue, number 11, I'm sorry. That is Lakin Ward. Smith's second free throw up and good. Makes it 22-19. Williams drives, gives off to Hall, who's had the hot hand, puts a 3 up, no good. Loose ball, though. Miller's able to run it down. Coach Brown's wanting the Lady Wolves to push. Miller drives, kicks back to Wright for 3. That's hard, and that will go out of bounds back to the Lady Bobcats. And that ball's deflected, but nobody could come up with it. And then we have a 3 banked in for Ward. And that ties us up with 2:40 to go. First half. Smith has it off to right to Miller. Nice pass by Miller to Smith, and she lays it in. Williams brings it across, working against Smith. To Hall. Hall being guarded by Miller. Williams has it. Back to Hall. Miller pressuring Hall. Williams drives. Ball stolen away by Miller. Wright has it. Throws ahead to Smith. Smith will go up, and that ball will be blocked out of bounds. But he will have it underneath. Right, inbounds to Smith. Kidd puts the 3 up, no good. And Betsy Lane brings it up, off to Williams. Williams working against Smith, gets a double screen. Wolves do a nice job of talking there. Smith has Hall, still working. Hall goes in, puts it up, no good. That ball's not rebounded, and now Naomi Noble's able to come down with it. Off to Mackenzie Miller. Miller head to right. Right drives, and that's no call there. Williams has it, gives off to that's Harmon with the Martin with the basket there. Ties us up at 24 all. Smith off to right. Thought about driving, then poked away, and then we're going to have a foul, I think, on Sarah Smith. Jazzy Banks will come back in from Naomi Noble with 1 minute remaining here in the first half. And a kid with a nice anticipation and steal and go in, lays it up, and it's foul. Nice job there by Hannah Kidd to anticipate that pass and shoot the passing lane and go down and take the bump and score. And free throw's no good. Williams has it, looking to push, 45 seconds remaining. Williams drives again, goes up, no good. And that ball's going to be deflected out by Martin. Coach Brown might try to get the last one here. Wright has it. Off to Miller. Betsy Lane in their 1-2-2, kind of matching up out of it. Now they're thinking about maybe extending out. Smith has it now with 10 seconds. Smith looks to drive, and Smith will drive, loses it. Off to Banks. Banks puts the shot up, no good. And that ball will go out of bounds and to Betsy Lane. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. 26-24, Lady Wolves lead. And we're going to take a few commercial breaks.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place."
Don't say how you
I
can
think he
still
must have
call
been
it.
talking
Dale.
about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our
Well, I've
climbing
at least
options
got
challenge
the,
visitors
you know,
from all
this
over
was
the
under
world.
Mike.
Even ice climbing when the conditions are right.
Instead of the roadcaster
Without the
thing.
lush canopy of summer, you can
I
see
don't
for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches,
Nothing.
rivers,
It's
and
hooked
lakes.
in just as.
Legend
and
has
it's-
it
and
there's
I'm gonna
treasure
change
buried
the
in
name
Wolfe
of that
County.
to
We can't
roadcaster
swear
instead
there's
of
buried
Mike
treasure,
Ox.
but we can
Yep, that's
promise
what it
when
was
you visit Wolfe
operating under.
County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home
So you want to go
and
over
a
them
lot of
sponsors?
adventure.
Yeah.
All right. I'll play one more.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson.
No
You may
idea what
recognize
goes
me
on.
from some of our other
I mean,
acts, but injuries from an
geez,
auto
that's
accident
frustrating,
are
man.
no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Folks, welcome back. It's Brendan Miller. Just want to apologize to you. We had just had a tremendous load of problems here, Lucas, when we got ready to get started and saw it coming. There was something going along with a normal computer, so we switched computers right before tip-off there and finally figured out to get the audio on. So apologize again for the problems. I'm trying to design the scoreboard and keep it going here as we go because we didn't have one on this computer. So just bear with us. Betsy Lane and Wolfe are both the same color on here, but at least you've got a score and a time period going forward. But, Luke, if you want to talk about our sponsors there?
Yeah, we want to thank Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly. All your insurance needs, Farm Bureau is big on Kentucky, big on commitment, and Susan and Fig are big on Wolfe County. Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation gave over $5,000 in scholarships to high school kids in 2021. Over 5,000 to local food banks during COVID. Whitaker Bank of Campton, supporting the Wolves and all of Wolfe County. Banks Auto Sales, serving Wolfe County and the area for over 25 years. Get your next car from Raymond and the good people at Banks. Holbrook Equipment. See Ted, Todd, and the good people at Holbrook for your farm equipment and tractor needs. A licensed Kubota dealer. Halsey's Insurance Group. Need Medicare coverage, life insurance, or 401k rollover/retirement? Call Darrell and Gail at Halsey Insurance Group. 606-668-6998. Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. Go Time, Steak and Shake. Refresh, refuel at Go Time. 7 locations to keep you on the go. Steak and Shake in Hazard, famous for steak burgers and great milkshakes. Southern Woods Heating and Air. Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service. No job too big or too small. Jackson Physical Therapy, Kobe Watts. Jackson Physical Therapy will get you back into action. Jackson Electric. Stop in and see Scott for your electrical, plumbing, and heating, along with septic system and appliance parts. Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, great people. Get more with the Appalachian Advantage Plan. Law Office of David Johnson. Offices in Hazard and Jackson. Call the Car Wreck Professionals. Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC offers educational programs that work for you. Campuses in Hazard and Jackson. Never underestimate you. Also want to throw in there that HCTC actually has a location in Campton at the Board of Education that you can sign up for classes at. So a lot of great opportunities there. And we want to thank all those sponsors for giving us the platform to showcase all these great student athletes. And
we want to thank all the folks here from, I've started the clock over again. Did not work right. So I want to thank all the parents over here and good folks from Betsy Lane. Apologize to them as we got started here tonight. I know they were texting around telling folks we were going to be on here, but never fails in some of this stuff. It just, for some reason, we have issues, and tonight is unknown, and we'll try to diagnose that going forward. But thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. The alias, the infamous Danny Wright standing up in front of us, the principal at Wolfe at Lee County High School.
Brendan, while we have a moment, we want to send our thoughts and prayers and condolences out to the family of Coach B.B. King. B.B., the definition of a fighter. He battled several health ailments and cancer for a long time, coached through it, and done a phenomenal job. And, BB's accomplishments as a player in the early 80s and then as a coach in the 2000s are, legendary.
That's all you can say here in the mountains.
As someone that got to know him when I was coaching with Robert Scott against him, he's an even better guy than a person.
Sure is.
He's as genuine as a person as you'll ever come in contact with, and
I'll say this, and folks out there have heard BB say this, is plain talk is not as easily understood. And that is exactly, he told me that one time. We were sitting and talking, and I met him, and I'll tell you what, one of the first times we ever started doing this stuff on BSN and doing the streams and doing the post game is when the first year we did it, that the region was at Breathitt. They lost in the championship game to to Perry Central up there that night. And BB came in with his boys and gave one of the best press conferences. Of course, at that time, he was suffering from cancer already. He had a hard time talking. But I'll tell you what, I mean, to see how much he loved his kids, how much he loved them, how proud of them he was in that ball game. A classic there. Perry Central wins at the end, and it really touched me. I went back and watched that 100 times probably. I reposted the interview I did with him back in May when he was hired at Breathitt County there on BSN. It's on YouTube, and I redid it on Facebook. And I'm going to go through all my pictures here when I get a chance with the family of the pics I'd taken of BB. But who cares about the on-court stuff?
Absolutely.
People. I talked to Dwayne Napier, Colby Napier's dad today. We had an issue at the office, and he works for Thacker Grigsby, and he was just telling me Colby went from scoring 32 the other night to not scoring last night because he had BB on his mind. And
sure, absolutely.
What he did for these kids and what we saw over the years, Luke.
And he had a team there that will go down in 14th region history, won 4 straight regional titles. And when you talk to him, it was never about, oh, look what I've done. It was always, these kids, all I asked them to do is play hard, and they play hard as they can for me. And that's a testament to a coach and a person, is they cared about him, and they knew how much he cared about them. That's what made that team so good. They didn't want to let him down. And they played their hind ends off to prevent that from happening.
And I didn't really, I got in on the tail end of it when Justice was, going on to college and stuff when I first started doing BSN and getting back into games and stuff. But then just to see, what those kids thought about him. Of course, Coach Beth Justice can tell you, with Cameron playing for him and stuff. But now to see what he did with the short time he was with the kids at Breathitt, to see their social media posts of what a man he was and
Absolutely.
what he taught them already. Bottom line was there's no excuses.
Yep.
And that's that goes a long way in today's society with, I see it all the time in the county attorney's office and stuff about there's an excuse for everything. But BB basically is no excuses. And that's what played out on the floor.
Yeah. We're going to take another quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the start of the second half here.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card
Do you have any more
company
streams
produces
before the
more
new year?
than 5
Or just
billion
it?
cards a year.
I don't know. I thought of no.
We know,
well,
because
no,
we're Kentucky's
no. I
insurance
think we got
company.
your games in.
Insuring
I don't think
all
we have
sorts of
anything at
property
Hasler next
damage
week, and
involving
Breathitt's
your
done.
auto and
Yeah, we got
home.
Breathitt girls next week against Hazard.
But not your house of cards.
Yeah, if I do it.
We're
Kentucky
awesome
Farm
right
Bureau
now. We're
Insurance.
struggling.
Big on commitment.
We just
Here
can't
we
get
go.
locked in. And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're getting ready to have second half action of Lady Wolves basketball. The Lady Wolves are up 26-24. And I think Coach Brown's going to really harp on pushing the ball in transition and trying to get in the lane a lot in the second half and play off of that. They were kind of stagnant in the first half and were pretty easy to guard. And I look for them to try to turn the pressure up defensively as the Betsy Lane Lady Cats will have the ball to start the second half. Down 2, 26-24. And that ball's missed and missed again, and Smith had it, and she's going to bring it out there and gives it off to Banks, back to Smith. It's going to drive, gives off to Wright. Wright drives, it falls down, and Dameron's got the ball, and she gives off to Pente. Pente off to Hall. Hall, quick pass down to Jarl. Jarl off the side of the backboard. Hannah Kidd had it. And that's going to be a jump ball, and that'll be Lady Wolves basketball. Smith's going to bring it up for the Lady Wolves. Betsy Lane in a, looks to be a matchup zone, and Wright's got the ball in the corner, puts a shot up, and it's good. Penta working against Smith. Smith falls down. Miller guarding Hall. Nice back cut there, but Dameron couldn't handle it, and it goes off her, out of bounds. The Lady Wolves catch a break there. Dameron would have had a wide open layup off a nice backdoor cut, but she couldn't hang on. Miller's going to bring it up. Initiate the offense. Miller hands off to Smith. Smith drives. Nice pass, and we're going to have a foul here on the floor. Smith will trigger it in for the Lady Wolves. Over to Wright in the corner. Wright's going to put the three up. No good. Rims out. Loose ball. That's going to be another jump ball. That will go to Betsy Lane. Smith and Dameron with the tie up. Pente brings it up for the Lady Cats. 29-24. Lady Cats still looking for their first score here in the second half. Nice job by Smith getting under the screens. Pente has the pass deflected, but Dameron's able to run it down. And Smith's able to steal it away from Dameron. Smith's going to have a drive. She steps through. Nice move and finish by Sarah Smith. Really athletic move there by Smith. Smith pressuring Pente. Hall has it. Miller gets screened off, and Hall goes in, lays it up. Miller hands off to Wright. Smith kicks to Miller. Miller thought about the three. Going to give back to Smith. Smith drives, puts the shot up. Good from the baseline. 33-26, and we're going to have a quick timeout here by Coach Brown. I think he's going to talk over his defense. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a commercial break and come back in 60 seconds.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Yeah, we're back, Luke.
And welcome back as the Lady Wolves have come out and took a 33-26 lead with 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Coach Brown called a timeout. Lady Wolves, I think, were locking up too much with their off-ball defenders and getting screened off and giving up some layups. I'm sure he'll probably talk about that with them, being in help side defense and try to cut down on those layups and force some Lady Cats to hit jumpers, if I had to guess. We've had a couple substitutions for the Lady Cats. Carly Williams is checked in, and Jarl posting up on right. And that's going to be off of right, out of bounds. The Lady Cats will have it underneath. Dameron will trigger it in. We'll have a long two by Jarl, and she's able to connect. Miller bringing it up. Off to Smith. And nice job there by Smith to find Banks, and Banks will go to the line for two as Jarl was behind Banks and fouled her, trying to get the block. Jarl's third foul. That's his first free throw. Up and good. We're going to have a sub as Thacker will come back in for Jarl. Brooklyn Thacker. And Banks' second free throw's no good, but she's able to run it down. Gives off to Miller, and we're going to set the offense here, Coach Brown says. Go to a box set here. Had it for a second. Lady Wolves don't have a lot of spacing right now. Gets it. Back to Miller. To Smith in the middle. To Wright. Wright's going to shoot the three from the wing, and it's good. Nice ball movement there by the Lady Wolves as Smith gets another assist on that quick in and out. Williams gives off to Thacker, being guarded by Wright, and Hall has it and dumps in, and we're going to have a travel on Martin. She couldn't gather it and then fell down. Miller has it. Nobody's guarding her right now. Now it gives off to Smith. Smith, got to get rid of it. And finds Wright, and it's deflected out of bounds.
We get the Noble sisters checking in here, both Abigail and Naomi.
And they'll take Jazzy Banks and Kenzie Miller's spot. Lady Wolves will inbound from the sideline. Abigail Noble will trigger it in. Gives off to Smith. Betsy Lanes went man-to-man here. 37-28. Smith to Kidd. Kidd circles. Gives off to Abby Noble. Abby Noble goes in, and it's stolen away. And Dameron has it. Kidd picks Dameron up. Williams drives, puts a shot up, no good, but an offensive rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that'll be Wolfe County ball.
37-28, 3:24 to go. I do have the scoreboard correct. This is a hard job. Thanks to Ty, Matthew, and the guys that produce these things, because I'm having a rough time over here.
Wright has it, takes the ball screen, and then hits Naomi Noble on a nice pass. Real nice job there on the pick and roll. And going to have a timeout by Betsy Lane. And their coach isn't real happy about the defense there in the last possession. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We want to thank our sponsors again. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Banks Auto Sales, Holbrook Equipment, Halsey's Insurance Group, Wolfe County Tourism, Go Time Steak and Shake, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Jackson Physical Therapy, Jackson Electric, Appalachian Wireless, the Law Office of David Johnson, and Hazard Community and Technical College. I want to thank all those people for making these broadcasts possible, and
want to thank them all too. We've got an advertising bug that was on the computer I had set up for tonight, and commercials from some of those folks that are not getting played. So we apologize for that, folks. We'll try to. We've had a few issues down here at Wolfe this year, haven't we? Look.
Williams brings it up, and Smith's pressuring. Williams picks her dribble up, gives off to Hall, backdoor cut, and Thacker had it. Now drives, puts a shot up. It's good. Nice move there by Thacker driving middle. Smith will bring it up for the Lady Wolves. Being pressured by Williams, we're going to have a reach. Smith has it, working against Williams. Smith drives and gives off to Abby Noble. Bailey Wright drives. And we're going to have a bump on Thacker, I think.
Can I ask you, Luke, it's one of the first times I've seen Sarah Smith without her knee brace on out there.
Yeah.
And I don't remember seeing her before up until today without the knee brace. So hopefully she's back more healthy than she has been over the last year or so.
We're going to have steps called. Naomi Noble. Let's go back to the Lady Cats with the Lady Wolves leading 39-30. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Williams working against Smith. All gets it and gives off to Martin, who's going to kick out to Thacker for three and hits. Big shot there by Thacker to cut this to a 6-point lead. It was 9. That don't go and the Lady Wolves score. You know, it's a double-digit lead. Now it's 2-possession game. Smith driving. Gives off to Wright. Backs it out. Looks in. Throws to Naomi Noble. Puts the shot up. No good. And we're going to have a over the back on Noble. Miller and Banks checking back in. Williams, they're probably going to run the same play where they're going to curl Hall around here in a second, if I had to guess. It's worked, and there's Hall. Smith helps off, and we're going to have a reach in on Smith. That's Smith's first, team's second. Martin has it, gives off to Williams. Williams drives, puts the shot up. It goes off of Williams and out of bounds. Smith brings it up. Lady Wolves haven't found a real good rhythm. Usually they play with a pretty good rhythm, and Betsy Lane's done a good job of taking them out of the rhythm. Coach Brown might be wanting to hold this for the last one here. Just ticked under 1 minute. Smith has it. And catches a break as Williams jumped the pass and had the steal but lost it out of bounds. Wright had a backdoor cut. Smith has it, gives off to Miller. Miller working against Williams, gives off to Smith. Wright has it now, being guarded by Thacker. Off to Smith. Smith being guarded closely by Hall. Off to Miller. Miller pressured by Williams. Off to Wright. 20 seconds to go. Coach Brown barely gets it. We're going to have a foul on Martin there. Smith's first free throw is up and good. Abby Noble will check in for the shooter here. She's able to connect on the second one. 16.8 remaining. And Smith does connect. Abby Noble will come out, and Sarah Smith will get a breather.
Saw big sister Haley thumping around here a few minutes ago with
Yep.
Taylor Turner. Good to see them.
And Williams is going to take the three because both people left her, and it's no good. Miller has it with 4 seconds. Wright with 2. Put the shot up. If she gets it off, we're going to have a foul on Martin. That's going to be 2 shots for Bailey Wright. Betsy Lynn coach, who I didn't catch his name earlier. I'll look that up. It's not happening. Wright was unable to connect on the first one. Corey Thacker is the coach for the Betsy Lynn Lady Cats, and Wright's able to connect on the second one. We're going to take a quick commercial break now. Be back for the fourth quarter.
The Appalachian Wireless holiday sale is going
telling
on
you, I
now.
keep doing this over
Appalachian
here.
Wireless
Oh,
has a holiday sale
I guess
that will
if they
make
can hear us, I
everyone's
should say
holiday
that.
merry
I'll have
and
it real
bright.
time.
From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest
At least we
devices.
set the
Deals like the
scoreboard
iPhone 14 for just
Gotta
$99.99
love
or the iPhone
time,
12
Matthew,
for
my
just
goodness.
1
He's
cent.
rough.
We know what you want for the holidays because we
That's
are
right.
you.
I had all
We
this set
are
up, too.
Appalachian
Sorry, folks, if you can hear
Wireless.
me out there. I'm about to cry. All right, folks, we're back. You want to run through the sponsors?
Yes,
there,
we want to
Betsy?
thank our sponsors again here. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly, all your insurance needs. Farm Bureau's big on Kentucky, big on commitment. Susan and Fig are big on Wolfe County. Whitaker Bank of Campton, supporting the Wolves and all of Wolfe County. Banks Auto Sales, serving Wolfe County and the area for over 25 years. Get your next car from Raymond and the good people at Banks. Holbrook Equipment. See Ted Todd and the good people at Holbrook for your farm equipment and tractor needs. Licensed Kubota dealer. And it'll be Lady Cat basketball out of the intermission there. And Smith's guarding Penta. And Miller's got Williams. Williams backs it out. And now going to go inside to Jarl, who misses the layup. Had a nice look and just couldn't finish. Smith has it. Brings it up, spins, drives. Nice shot, not able to connect. We're going to have a foul on Jazzy Banks, trying to get the offensive rebound. Two good looks there by each team, and nobody was able to connect, so we were still 42-33. Pente comes off the high screen, gives off to Jarl. To Williams, back to Pente, to Jarl. We really want to get the ball down to Dameron in the post, I think. And Smith with the deflection, not going to be able to run that down. Nice hustle, but that's going to be out of bounds off of Smith. Got to admire the hustle there by the senior leader. Pente, guarded by Smith. Calls the play. Miller now guarding Williams. Lady Cats really want to try to get it down low if at all possible. Nice steal there by Hannah Kidd as Bailey Wright will bring it up. And gives off to Miller. Miller off to Smith. The Lady Wolves are going to set the offense here. Smith dribbles over. And it's going to come through. And almost had the three, but nice job by Jarl there. As Wright drives, puts a shot up, and it's good. Nice job there by Wright to not force anything and read what the defense was giving her and was aggressive there. And Coach Brown calls a quick 30-second timeout. And I'm going to read through a few more of our sponsors here. Halsey's Insurance Group. Need Medicare coverage, life insurance, or 401k rollovers and retirement? Call Darryl and Gail at Halsey's Insurance Group. 606-668-6998. Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. Go Time Steak and Shake. Refresh, refuel, and refuel at Go Time. 7 locations to keep you on the go. Steak and Shake in Hazard, famous for steak burgers and great milkshakes. Southern Woods Heating and Air. Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service. No job too big or too small. Jackson Physical Therapy. Kobe Watts, physical therapist. Jackson Physical Therapy will get you back into the action. And we're back. The Lady Cats are down by 11 here, needing a quick answer. I look for them to probably jump in to a press if they're able to score, as Dameron has it, being guarded by Kidd, spins. And Smith, and that's going to be a jump ball. That'll be a jump ball, and the arrow is with the Lady Wolves. Smith has it. Gives off to Wright. Wright hits Smith, and Smith's going to be bumped. That's going to be on Williams. Smith will go to the line for 2. First one's up and no good. Second one's up and good. Makes it 45-33. Thacker's going to get another look from the corner. No good, but an offensive rebound by Martin, who kicks out to Williams. Williams shot no good. Dameron gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. Lady Wolves gave up an offensive rebound there. Come back to Honnold. Coach Brown. Smith brings it up. Gives off to Wright. Gives off to Miller.
Yeah.
Smith to Wright. Wright's going to shoot the 3. It's good.
Buddy Wright pulls them out of that possession. Another nice 3-ball from the left wing.
And I think I'm right in saying this. I think Bailey Wright hit 7 threes in their game on Monday night, as Williams picks her dribble up and gives off to Dameron. Smith guarding Dameron. Williams has it now. Off to Pente. Pente drives and going to be fouled by Banks. Jaden Pente will shoot 2 here for the Lady Cats. And the first one gets a nice bounce and goes in for her. Makes it 48-36. And we have a substitution here, Naomi Noble. Coach Brown's probably going to play a couple minutes here without Jazzy Banks to make sure she don't get that 4th foul and then it get real tight. So probably a substitution there to we're going to have a steal here as the Lady Wolves were not ready for the press. And that's a quick turnover there by the Lady Wolves in basket. Now we're going to have a throw ahead from Smith to Kidd. And Kidd back to Smith. And Smith gets rid of it. Off to Miller. Miller picks her dribble up. And we're going to have a foul here on Martin. Right, we'll go to the line for 2. (49-39) as Wright connects on her first free throw there. Try to convert the second one here to push it back to an 11. And she does. Pente looks to drive, kicks off to Thacker. Thacker gives off to Williams. Williams had it, lost it. Williams drives, gets past, and he's going to put it up, and it's going to be fouled. Williams will go to the line for 2. Probably the one thing Coach Brown didn't want to do is let them have an opportunity to score with the clock stopped. Williams connects on the first one. We're going to have Hall check back in for Martin. Looks like probably have another press here, for press offense, if they make it for the Lady Wolves. Williams' second one's up. It's no good. Naomi Noble with the rebound. Smith has it. To Naomi Noble. Off to Wright. Wright, nice move. Goes up. No good. Wright chases down the miss. Off to Smith. Coach Brown wants them to back it back out. Be a little more patient. As Williams comes out. Miller gets the ball. Off to Wright now. And Wright gets it, blocked, and then gets it, puts it back in. Thacker going to shoot the 3. No good. Comes up short. Haneke with a nice rebound. Smith gets it. And Kidd's going to have it off to Naomi Noble down low, and Naomi Noble puts it up and in. Benta off to Thacker. Thacker, Miller has it. Off to Smith. Smith goes in, puts a shot up. Good. And we're going to have a quick timeout here by Coach Thacker. It's going to be a full, and we're going to take that with him. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
And we're back here as the Lady Cats will be looking to score quickly here, down 16 with 2:40 to go. Martin has it, being guarded by Naomi Noble. Gives off to Penta. Now Williams, back to Pente. Down low, and we're going to have a block shot by Naomi Noble. And Sarah Smith brings it across. Kicks in the corner to Hannah Kidd. Hannah Kidd's going to put the 3 up. No good. Nice rebound there by Naomi Noble. We're going to have a jump ball, though. And that will go to the Lady Cats. Lady Cats looking to push. Williams has it. She drives, kicks off to Hall. Naomi Noble, pressure on her. Sarah Smith deflects it out of bounds. Cameron gives off, and nice pass there, and Jazzy Banks going to pick up that 4th foul as Jarl got the pass from Pente, and we'll have 2 shots to try to cut into this lead. Second free throw's up, and she connects on both. Now they'll jump into the press. As Bailey Wright has it, she'll put a dribble down, throws ahead, and Naomi Noble has it. And that ball will be deflected away, but Hannah Kidd's able to run it down. And Coach Brown says, why don't we back it back out a little bit? Off to Wright. And that ball's going to be stolen away by Williams. Williams goes in, lays it in. And the Lady Wolves have got a little careless here in the last little bit. Lindsay Miller checks in for Naomi Noble. And it's stolen away, and Miller's able to get the rebound, and now we're going to have a jump ball, and that'll go to the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves haven't took care of the ball here in the last minute, and
it's out of bounds, and we'll be back to the Lady Cats here with 1:22 on the clock, if I'd stop it. And
another turnover.
Be under their basket. Across the lane. Up, no good. It's going to be pulled down by Jazzy Banks.
Smith picks her dribble up, gives it off to Miller. Miller gives it back to Smith as quick as possible. And Wright has it. She's going to be fouled by Hall. It's going to be 1-1 for Smith, I think. Or Wright, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, Bailey Wrights came right in here with this Lady Wolves team and kind of taking over a real leadership and scoring role.
Yeah, she gels really well with these girls, and as do Naomi and Abigail Noble, and all of them were really real close and enjoy playing together. And Bailey's shooting the ball exceptionally well right now, and she's an exceptional hard worker. Smith has it.
Turnover and
another turnover. Another
Yeah.
turnover, and now we're going to have a missed shot. Smith gets the rebound and pushes it up the sideline. Finds Jazzy Banks, who has it, and kicks it back to Smith. And I don't think we're going to see a foul here. Well, maybe we will. Don't think Coach Thacker wanted that foul, but kids were playing hard.
Sarah back to the line. Man, it's hard to start and stop this clock.
Smith's first free throw is up and good.
We should probably recruit Roy Burton to operate this.
I don't know if we can get him off the golf course long enough. Abigail Noble checks in for Hannah Kidd. Second free throw for Smith is up, and it's no good. It rolls off. And Lady Wolves don't want to foul here. They just want to let the Lady Cats do what they're going to do. Thacker going to drive. Shot goes up, no good. And they get an offensive rebound and put another shot up, and it's good. That's a final, 57-46.
What a challenge here. So we get that one in.
Yeah.
Luke had to mess around with this one. Mr. Kidd over here as well. So, folks, we'll take the player Wolfe County commercial here one more time. Be back to close this one out here on BSN.
Daniel Boone
Good
once said,
Lord.
heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place. We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks, you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Lady Wolves win this one 57-46. Struggle at times, Luke, is for us on the production as well as on the court there for Coach Brown's ladies. So your final thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think, of course, it happens sometime when you're off and you're not in your normal routine. I always say the best time to play is when kids are in school. Sleeping habits get messed up and eating habits get messed up. And, for whatever reason, they didn't have it. And hats off to Betsy Lane. They come in and played hard and everything. But the Lady Wolves have a quick turnaround. They go to Buckhorn tomorrow at 1 and 2:30. So better get this one out of their mind and move on pretty quick and get ready for a tough Buckhorn team that competes and took Hazard to overtime earlier this week. So, a win's a win. It's better to win ugly than to lose ugly. I'm sure that's what Coach Brown is saying, and he'll go in there and talk for a minute and try to get them to forget about this one and start focusing tomorrow on a good Buckhorn team.
All right, folks. Well, always a pleasure. Thanks for bearing with us. It's been a great 2022. This is going to do it. We may have one more. I think the Lady Wolves play Phelps maybe here
possibly,
on New Year's Eve. I'll be at the Music City Bowl, so not for sure if we're going to get that one on. So this may do it for Wolfe County basketball. I know we're finished with Owsley County basketball this year. I think we got one more Breathitt ladies basketball game, maybe on the 30th against Hazard we'll bring to you. But it's been a great streaming year on 2022. For those folks at Betsy Lane, sorry about the problems here tonight. And we'll get these Wolfe County streams. We've done this a long time, but sometimes this stuff comes up. So, again, we appreciate you very much, and Merry Christmas to everybody. This is definitely our last stream before Christmas. I may be over tomorrow night at the Owsley-Leslie girls game. I know that's going to be on WSGS, so check that one out if you're one of our Owsley County watchers as well. We checked on that. We're not going to stream it. We're going to, when these other folks are streaming, no use in doing double duty, so we'll let them have that one. But thanks again, folks. We'll see you next time here on BSN.